Hello, fellow Binancians. So welcome to another Launchpad. So introducing the Alpine F1 team fan token, Alpine. This is the one that Fernando Alonso is a very famous driver. I think he's won the World Championship 3 times. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's either 2 or 3 times. And he's got close to winning the Indy 500 once before his car failed on him. Did his car fail on him or did he finish 3rd? Correct me in the comments. Okay, so he's a pretty good driver anyway, and a lot of people follow him. So this could be pretty big in terms of popularity, this Alpine token. So these team fan tokens, there's a lot of football ones, but this is the first Formula One fan token to come out. And Formula One, if you're not aware, is a worldwide sport. It is massive, okay? You know, if we just had the Super Bowl, and the Super Bowl is really contained in the USA mainly. Okay, I mean, I watched it, okay, but mostly it's an American sport. It's very similar to baseball, where it's pretty much one country watches it. Whereas things like football or soccer, okay, that's kind of a worldwide sport. Formula One, it's a worldwide sport. I think it's got like the biggest amount of people watching it. Okay, each race and stuff, because it's worldwide. You know, all countries kind of watch it, and there's virtually a Grand Prix now in every country. Okay, so it's massive. So anyway, this is the 27th project on Binance, Alpine team fan token. So it's going to have the ticker Alpine, and it's going to follow the usual Launchpad subscription format, and it starts tonight. The 16th of February, midnight tonight, UTC time. So that is, it's 10 to 4 now. So 8 hours and 10 minutes, it will start. So it's got a Launchpad hard cap of 4 million USD. Hard cap per user is 10,000 USD or 10,000 Alpine tokens. Token supply is 40 million. So that's the total supply. That's not what Binance are getting. So tokens allocated for this Launchpad is 4 million. So that's a 10 or 10%. Public sale token price, 1 Alpine equals $1 US. So it's basically 1 for 1. Token sale format, subscription, and supported sessions BNB only. So what we're going to do is have a preparation period. So at the moment, we're in preparation period. So it's only going to last for 5 days. So at midnight tonight, you're going to have 5 days where it's going to get an average of your BNB per day. And then it's going to work that out. And then you're going to then put that in for a subscription if you want to do that. And what will happen is it'll be oversubscribed by about 1,000. Okay, so if you think you've got, say, 20 BNB, so if 20 BNB, let's call it for argument's sake, that 1 BNB is worth $500, just to make the maths easier. If you've got 20 BNB, that equates to 10,000. Okay, so in theory, because you've got a hard cap of 10,000, if only a certain amount of people took up the offer, you could get a full quantity with 20 BNB if it's worth $500 each, and you'd get 10,000 Alpine tokens back. Okay, that is in theory, but the likelihood is it's going to be massively oversubscribed, and it'll be oversubscribed by a factor of about 1,000. Okay, so instead of getting $10,000 worth of Alpine tokens, you'll get $10 worth. Okay, and I'm not joking. Some of you are thinking, really? It's going to be like that? Yes, it's going to be like that. It's going to be massively oversubscribed. You're not going to get anywhere near, okay, unless you've got a massive amount of BNB that you can throw into this. So millions of dollars worth of BNB, unless you've got lots and lots of BNB, you're not going to get anywhere near the quantity you think you're going to get, okay? Alpine's it's a big Formula One team. Formula One is massive. That's what I'm getting at. But even other projects. So other projects which I've covered on this Launchpad include Loca, Porto, Voxel, Lazio, and Roma. So these are tokens that have done launchpads like this before, and they've all been massively oversubscribed. And the subscription has gone up even more each time, in my opinion. So it's going to be oversubscribed. So if you've got 20 BNB, the likelihood is you'll get about $10 back. I'm just going back. I'm just using this piece of paper that I've written some information on. So the last one was Loca, and that was 0.16 US dollars per one token. Okay, so the Alpine ones are 1 for 1. The Loca one was you had to pay $0.16 for one token. I had about 25 BNB on average, and I got 77 tokens back, 77.3 tokens back. So roughly speaking, that was about $11 worth. Okay, is that about right? 6, yeah, something like that. $11 worth. So my 25 BNB equate to about $11, $12 worth of tokens. So that's what you're going to get back. Now, I bought it for 0.16 and I sold it on the launch pad, on the launch for 2.52. So I got, what is that, about, oh God, I can't do maths now. Oh, it's 10 times. I got about 17 times my money back, okay? So I got about 17 times. So if I paid $11 out, I got about $180 back. So in those terms, it's worth it. But we're gonna analyze this a little bit more. So let's just, first things first, let's just explain about the average BNB. So this time it's for 5 days. So tonight, you can put your BNB in on every day from tonight. It'll work out your average holdings in BNB. And I think it also does it by the hour. It kind of works it out by the hour and then converts it to the day or something. So I've just got this little spreadsheet up just to explain to some of you. So let's say on the first day you had 1 BNB in, okay? And the next day you added 2 more and you then got 3. The next day you added another 2 more. Next day you added 2 more. And the next day you added 2 more, okay? You'd have a total of 25 BNB. But your average will be 25 divided by 5, which would give you 5. Notice I've used nice round numbers for these calculations. So let's say another day. So this is the kind of questions that I get, by the way, on YouTube. This is why I've done this spreadsheet. So some people are sort of late to the party and don't do anything and miss the first couple of days. Okay, on this occasion, you've missed the first 4 days, okay? So here you missed the first 2 days. You don't have any BNB at all. And then you suddenly buy some because you see this Alpine thing and think, oh, I like to be part of that launch pad. And you buy 10 on day 3. Day 4, you had another 10, and day 5, you had another 10. So you'd have a total of 30. The first 2 days, you'd have nothing, okay? But you'd have 30 over the 5 days. Divide it by 5, and you'd get 6, okay? Here, this example, okay, 5 days. You don't do anything for the first 4. The last day, you buy 10 BNB, okay? So you've got an average of 2. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So that's it. That's how you work out the averages. It's not that difficult, but I just want to fully explain it because some people just either don't understand it or I don't know. Okay, now, where's my things gone? Okay, so it starts tonight. So what you're going to do is at tonight, when you start getting your BNB and then holding it, you'll have 5 days to do the average. So I've just done the spreadsheet. That's the kind of thing. And then what will happen is you'll have a calculation period. You'll stick whatever BNB you want to put in for the calculation period. So everyone will stick the BNB in and it'll basically work out to probably 1,000, okay, of the BNB, and each one gets a certain amount of Alpine. And they'll sell a certain amount of BNB to buy that Alpine, and then you'll give you the rest back into your spot wallet, okay? So the rest of the BNB will go back into your spot wallet at a certain time. And then final token distribution at 10 o'clock in the morning. And then 2 hours after that, so you'll have your Alpine in your spot wallet. And then 2 hours after that, you'll go to the launch. Okay, so let me just show you the launch. I should have had that. Have I got it up? No, I don't know. I've done it. So let me just get the launch. Your videos. Swear I have this all put up. Let's just put launch. Let's put a Loca. Okay, so Loca is the last one I did. So this is what it'll look like. So you can watch the full video. I'll put the full video. So here we go. We've got like 4 minutes to go, 4 minutes and a bit to go.
As soon as that hits 0.
Okay, as we're talking about it.
Crazy.
So here, what I did on that one, on this Loca one, I actually hit it. As soon as the timer hit 0, I decided to go for it and just not bother looking at the prices at all. I hit it as soon as the timer hit 0 and just sold. Okay, and that didn't work out as well. Okay, now the voxel one, you can look at the voxel one. Let's have a look at the voxel one. Okay, let's just speed things up a bit.
Not quite get that. Actually going to be this. Okay, good luck, guys. I'll just get on with my air goal competition 2 seconds away.
Right, so voxel. If you watch me do this one, I wait. I don't hit the button.
Here we go.
So I kind of wait for the prices to come in. So you see, it's a couple of seconds. And you see there, I've kind of waited a while. And then I've hit it then. Okay. So I've kind of waited a bit too long then. If you go back, look, 3.9 there, 3.3, and I've waited till it's 2.7. So you can either hit it kind of too early or you can hit it too late. So that's what I'm just kind of telling you there about those. It's kind of entirely up to you. I mean, it could all be different, but I'm just sort of giving you the, I'm just giving you the full Monty, as it were. Right, where's my things gone? This one, I think. Okay, so it's up to you when you kind of hit the button on the launch, but I'll probably do another video in 5 days' time if I'm going to do this. So that's about putting your money in. Now, let's just have a look at other things that you can potentially do. So BNB. And again, if you're going to buy some BNB, guys, make sure you buy using BUSD because you get it cheaper. You want to pay fees, I mean. Okay. So put it on the 1 hour chart. Now, because of this Alpine, what tends to happen is people start buying BNB and it will start going up gradually. Okay. Now, maybe it's gone up because of this. It's hard to know. There's different variables. You've got Russia and Ukraine. You've got the Fed. You've got the SEC doing all sorts of things. You know, there's all sorts of things going on in the country. You can't really say what one variable is doing the most. Okay. What one variable is having the most impact. Okay. But all I can say is because of the Alpine launch, people will be buying BNB. Okay, in order to hold it and get an average token balance. Okay, so people will be doing that. So if people are buying it, then obviously the price is going to go up if people aren't selling it. Now, what tends to happen with these is it tends to go up for the first few days, I found, and then it dips. So what you could do is buy it now, hold it for about 3 days, and then sell it. Okay, so you could do one thing. You could long it for about 3 days, and then on about day 3 or something, you could think about starting to short it when people maybe sell it. Now, I don't know why people sell it on like day 4. If they're still going to have to hold it for, you know, they're going to reduce their average day 4. If they get rid of it, then they've reduced their average. So, but to me, it seems that day 4 and 5, BNB can dip in price. Now, who knows? It might be nothing to do with the Alpine price or anything like that. You know, it's do your own research. It's just what kind of things I've seen is people seem to short it. Okay. So that is a possibility. So rather than doing this Launchpad at all, another way of potentially making money is longing BNB for a few days while this is going on, hoping that the price goes up, and then short it. Okay, so not actually holding BNB or anything, just use you know, futures or leverage, whatever. You could do that if you want to do that. So maybe you could long it and use 10 times leverage on it, okay, if you're really brave. I know some people do that on these launch pads. So that is a possible idea, okay? So rather than just trying to make money on the actual launch pad, you're actually making money on the movement of the BNB price, okay? So we're expecting it to go up because people are going to buy it. And then in a few days' time, it's going to get sold off because people no longer need to hold BNB because the launch pad's finished. Okay, so, and quite often, like I said before, the BNB price can dip before the launch pad thing has finished. Okay, before the end of the 5 days, because it's a 5-day period. This process. Okay, so if you want to read about the calculation, then it's all there. It's a little bit. So basically, if you've got like 10 users, it's saying these 10 users have committed 105,000. So user one has got 50,000 BNB, so his committed ratio is 47%. Okay, so that would be a simple way, but the 47%, you can't have more than 20,000 tokens, or in this case, it's 10,000 tokens. Okay, so this is just an example. But this one, the Alpine one, is 10,000 USD is the maximum. So what would happen then? If you're over ratio, it would take your allocation and spread it amongst the rest of the players. Okay, so you'd still get your 20,000 max, but who the hell's got 50,000 BNB? So I don't think anyone who's watching this video is likely to be in that category. If you are, good luck to you, well done. Okay, but just remember, it's going to be oversubscribed by 1,000. If you put 20 BNB in, well, let's say you put 30 BNB in, it's currently about 432. That's going to be $12,000. And you think, oh, I've got $12,000 worth of BNB. I'm going to get the whole lot. I'm going to get a whole subscription. You're not. Okay, you are not. You're going to get 1,000 of what you think you're going to get. Okay, and it might well be less than that because it's an F1 team. It's pretty big. Okay, it's a worldwide global sport. So who knows? It might be a 1/10,000. Okay, but that might mean that the BNB price might really skyrocket if lots of people buy BNB in order to get this Alpine token. We don't know. So what are the other things that I need to talk about on this? I'm sure there's some other things that I need to talk about. If I've missed something off, just ask any questions in the comments below. But I know a lot of people will go for this. You basically got two ways of making money on this. You can either get the BNB token and hope you can make some money on the launch. But what I would say is the price of BNB might well go down a certain amount where you actually end up losing money. Okay, if BNB goes from, okay, so BNB's 430 now, maybe it creeps up to 470. Okay, but then when you get your tokens, BNB price might come down to 410. So if it goes from 470 to 410, if you've got 20 tokens, okay, if you've got 20 BNB and you're losing $60 per BNB, that's $1,200 you're going to lose. So you'd actually better selling your BNB and maybe buying it back later if you wanted to do that, or just letting the BNB go up and then selling it at its peak and not bothering with this subscription period. Okay, not bothering that, just focusing on the BNB price. So that is just one way you could potentially make more money than the actual subscription. Okay, now the subscription to Alpine, what that will do though, it will guarantee, if you get the enough tokens of Alpine, that will guarantee you you will get a 10x. Okay, every single one I've done. So I've done Voxel, so it's VOXEL. I've done Loca, I've done Porto, ASR, Roma, Lazio, Loca. Okay, I think Porto actually I missed because I fell asleep, basically. I literally fell asleep. Okay, so I know this has been a long video, but I just wanted to answer all the questions that came up from all the other ones and just go over everything so that everybody's satisfied and understands the process involved, hopefully. So you can watch other previous Launchpad videos that I've done to see the actual launch and stuff like that, and selling of tokens. Now, what I would say is, what I would say definitely, it's pretty much the tokens tend to go down in value pretty much straight away, but they can come back up. So if you have a look at Voxel, for instance, so I'll get it on the daily one. Voxel did pretty well actually, but you can see that it does come down. Look, 1.4. So you tend to sort of get it around. I think I got 2.7 on the Voxel side. I sold about here, and then other people calling me an idiot. Oh, why did you sell there 2.7? You could have got 3.8 or whatever. Well, yeah, you could have also waited and held onto your tokens and got 1.34, what it is here. Okay, so who can time the market? Okay, nobody can time it exactly. But what I will say is they generally go down in value. But who knows? Maybe this is so popular, people might just buy it straight away. Think, I need to get my hands on this token, and it might just keep going up. And also maybe the way that tokens are going at the moment, we could be on an uptrend. So, you pay your money, you take your chances. I've tried to give you as much information as I possibly can. I've got quite a bit of experience on this one now, on these launch pads. So I know kind of the pros and cons of pretty much all of it now, I'd say. I'm pretty much a veteran on launch pads now. So if you've got any questions or anything you think I've done wrong, just let me know. Tonight, though, it starts BNB. So there you go. Get your BNB ready to participate. So are people buying it now? Is the price going up because of this? Okay. Is troops coming out of Russia and the Ukraine border coming out? Is that making things increase? Is the Fed not raising interest rates making things more stable? We just don't know. There's so many variables. We can't say exactly for sure what are the positive things. All we do know is that Bitcoin will go to 10 million by 2030, guaranteed. Maybe, guaranteed, maybe. Okay, right. I think I'm done with this. So that's it. The Alpine F1 Team Fan Token launch. Good luck with it, guys. Whatever you want to do, whether you're going to try and get some tokens or just trade BNB. Good luck with whatever you choose to do.